Hello and welcome to Laser Squads on the Commodore 64. This was originally on the ZX Spectrum and was converted to all the other machines of the day. And well, it's a sort of sci-fi themed turn-based strategy game. And we'll just pick the first scenario, but you can see there's 5 scenarios there, and option to load a save game, but we'll just let's stick with the assassins. I think it's got to load in now. But we can have you can either play on your own or play with your friends. Now, I presume if you play with a friend, he has to leave the room and it's your turn, and vice versa. But because otherwise, you're going to know what the other person's up to. The scenario we've picked is that we have to assassinate somebody that's heading out in his little base, and if you're the other player, you would have to defend. And there's a set amount of turns. I can't remember how many it is, but you've got a set amount of turns to achieve your task. Otherwise it's a sort of stalemate, I think, or it's not a stalemate, but the other player wins. Right, we'll just one player, level 1, because I haven't played this for ages. Now, it starts off, you've got 5 people in your squad, and you've got a limited amount of credits at the top right there, so you can only spend so much on armour. You can see the various attributes. We'll just go for level 2 armour for everybody. Just keep it simple, I think. This is where we pick what sort of weapons we want to allocate to the various members. You can see there's quite a lot of variety. You're probably going to have to play the game quite a bit, or try and find the manual to understand what most of these things, what the difference is. You can see my credits has gone down pretty fast now. I've got 30 credits left, but I'll do. Right, so the game starts. This is the. You can see the graphics are obviously just ported from the Spectrum. They're all done in high res. There's no smooth scrolling. It's just scrolls in that scrolls a tile at a time, I think. Right, the red Ds are where you can deploy your squad. Now you don't have to deploy them all in the same area. You can spread them out a bit and approach from different sides of the base. But now if you try to go, which I am going to do, if you just try a full-on frontal assault through the front door, obviously the enemy's going to be waiting for you. But you could try and go around the long way through the back. And that's probably another way of trying it. But that will take longer, obviously. So we'll just go through the front door. So I'll just deploy. What I'll do is I'll try and come in from the other side as well. Right, so I finished deploying my players. CPU's deployed his, presumably. And the game starts. Starts at the toilet for some reason. Now you can only see enemy units that are in line of sight, and you can flick to a scanner of the whole base. So if you select our players, Where'd he go? There he is. You can pick a scanner. I'll show you the whole map. You can see our troops on the ground. Enemy troops that you've actually spotted will be on the map, but because we haven't seen any, there's none there. Now you get a limited amount of action points per turn, because it's a turn-based strategy game for each player. So I've selected this player. You can see at the right hand side, APs, it says APs 53, that's my action points. So every time you move or turn or do anything really, it uses up an action point. So you see the game doesn't really scroll, it just sort of moves in chunks. So I could, I need to change to, oh, I think we'll not open the door because I think the enemy's going to be there. We'll just enter his move, go to the next unit. What I didn't do was, if you flick change, you can then select your weapon. You've got to arm yourself first, so you can see he's now holding his weapon. We'll enter his move. Next unit. Again. We're probably better arming him. We'll enter his turn. Next unit. So obviously, turn-based games they're always going to be slower than real-time strategy games. It's just, but I mean, it's a matter of personal preference. I actually prefer turn-based games. They give you a bit more time to think. And I find them quite relaxing, actually. Real-time strategy games, I find, tend to be a case of just collecting resources and churning out as many units as possible before taking on your opponent. And it gets a bit boring, actually, for me anyway. So I prefer games like this in Civilization rather than Command and Conquer sort of games. But I guess it's down to personal preference. Right, we'll just arm him. And his move. Did we arm him? I can't remember. Oh, so I've moved everybody. I've done, and you can see at the bottom of the screen it says turn 1, so it tells you how many turns you've used. I can't remember how many turns you have to complete the complete your mission. But you can pick your players and it shows you all their attributes and things. I think the designer Julian Gollup, he was quite a big fan of sort of tabletop strategy games when he was younger. So I think this is mostly those sort of things, games that have influenced the video games that he developed over the years. So let's end turn. So now the computer will do his turn, which we can't see. And if you were playing a two-player game, I guess you would have to leave the room while your opponent does his bits. Right. Oh yeah, there we go. Turns left, 18, so 20 turns to do the mission. I'm on turn 2 now. So now I better arm this guy, I think. Can I open the door? Yep, so I've come through the door and right away spotted an enemy droid. Let's let's just have a look. How many? Probably out of tons for this guy. So I've spotted 2 droids now. I've got 45 action points left, so I can probably just trying to remember what to do. It's been so long. Okay, so I can now fire. Now there's different methods here. You can sort of point and spray, or you can aim accurately, or just throw your weapon. Each one costs you a different amount of action points. I think we'll just go for aim actually. Let's see. There we go. Probably 2 shots to finish him off. Not enough action points. Have I got enough points to just do an auto? Yeah. Auto is just point spray, hope for the best. Alright, so I'm out of action points, so that guy's probably going to be a gunner. I did say it's not a good idea to just rush in the front door, but never mind. Let's enter his move. So he's probably going to die in the next move. What I'll do is I'll not send this guy in because I haven't really armed him. I'll send the guy with the rocket launcher in. There's nothing here. Oh, there he is. Okay, it's his move. I've not got enough action points to take on these droids, so what I'm going to do now is just I'm going to end the turn, let the computer do what it has to do. See how many blocks I lose. So yep, that's the first block gone. Oh, I think he's still alive. That was a close one. That wasn't so close. Yep, so you can see the price I've paid for crashing in through the front door. But let's carry on regardless. Not quite sure what happened there. Yeah, this is opportunity fire. So I think what happens is, whoops, I think that was the Sterner Regnix, the guy I'm after. I think if you have enough action points left, and an opponent comes into view and it's not your turn, I think you can still have a crack at it. I think. Right, I'm sure I saw that guy there. There he is. So if I can fire at this guy, I can maybe win the game. Alright, bastard. Let's try snap. Ah. The guy right in my sights, but not enough points to not enough points to kill him. Welcome to the world of turn-based strategy. Let's try another player. Might try and flank him. I'll just leave this guy here. Bring this guy around this side. I'll just leave him here, I think. End the turn and see what happens. Oh no! You can see I'm not exactly a strategy master, but again, just trying to show you what the game is about, really. Right, where's this guy going? Yep, there he is. Oh. Got a shot at him, but he's still alive. Maybe I can throw my... not enough action points to throw my weapon at him. I'll bit it in the fire phase. Okay, back off. That's not looking good. Yeah, he's my only unit left. End turn. I can't really see him surviving, but so there you go. That's a loser squad for you. Graphically, obviously, it's I think it's actually not too bad. I quite like the graphic style. It's, I mean, it is a Spectrum graphics, but everything's nicely drawn, I think, and it's certainly certainly the quality of graphics is way above what you'd normally find in a strategy game. I think back then, anyway. So and the sound effects are pretty sparse and basic, so you know they're nothing to get excited about, but they're okay. But yeah, the gameplay's terrific. If you like this sort of thing, you know, I feel like it's a bit slow paced, but if you like your turn-based games, bit of sci-fi. Yeah, this is just perfect. So yep, I'll give this 9 out of 10, I think, because it's a very fine game indeed. Very little to find fault with. Obviously, if you're going to play this yourself, do not attempt to use the strategy that I've just demonstrated. It doesn't work, but I just tried to make the video as short as I could. Right, see you in the next video.